Oh, hello guys. Welcome back again. Welcome back once more. This is a continuation of our series, of course. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about trend identification. Okay. This video could be longer than the usual one, but I'm going to try and see how I can, um, make it a bit shorter so that we can flow. Trend. What is this? What is this, man? All right. It's capital letter. Trend identification. Okay. Now we have three types of trend. Three types of trend. So number one, we have uptrend, uptrend slash bullish trend. So when the market is going up, you can call it an uptrend or you can call it a bullish trend. Then number two, we have downtrend slash bearish trend. Downtrend slash bearish. That's when the market is going down. And then number three, we have the sideways movement. Sideways, or you call it ranging market. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys examples of all of this so that we can, understand and know how we can spot out the trend of the market. Now, as the name implies, trend. What is trend? So when we say something is trending, it means that that thing is in vogue. All right, it's raining. Something that's currently happening, like is a pattern, right? So, for instance, we can say a particular pattern of cloth or style of cloth is currently trending. Means that that cloth is the pattern of what people are dressing like now. People are putting on this pattern of cloth, so people are following that pattern. So that's the meaning of trend. So when you say something is trending, it means that this thing is going in a certain direction. Now we have three types of direction. We have the up movement, we have the down, and then we have sideways or ranging markets. Okay. Now for uptrend, these are uptrend moves. Let me bring out my part two and give an illustration on that. Sorry, this is not my main trading view, so I usually have all of this saved in my favorite, so I don't have to look for it like this. But nevertheless, let's look for it. It's worth it. Here we have it here, my part two. Okay. Now in an uptrend, these are uptrend move. The market does not move in a straight line like this, right? The market does not move in a straight line. For instance, the market wants to go from this first point, right, and go to this next point here, right? The market will not just move straight to that point. Market will not just go straight like this, boom, up to this point. No, the market moves in a wave, like in a wave-like pattern, just like the way the 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 river or the sea flows. It goes in and comes out. It goes in and comes out, but it's moving more like the way snake move. Okay, now let me use that illustration. So if the market wants to go up, the market is going to do something like this. It's going to go up like this, right? It will pull back down like this. Now, this movement of it coming back like this is what we call pullback or retracement. And then the market will go up again. Pull back, go up again, pulls back, and then finally go up to touch this place. So this is how the market moves. This is how the market moves. Now, this point here, let me label it for you to understand. Here, it's called um, the swing. The swing. The market moves in swing. Okay? So this movement here is called swing. Copy it. This one is called swing as well. So swing, swing, swing. So all of these movements going up are called swing. All of these up guys, like this one here, the ones going up like this, are called swing. This one here, like this, is a swing, right? The market moves in a swing, right? So some people can also call it an extension. An extension. So the movement that comes back like this, because the market has to come back first before continuing going higher. Now this coming back here is what we call pullback or retracement. Let me label it. So this back is coming back here. Let me just come on later. Pullback. Okay. So this is a pullback. Market has to pull back. It has to pull back before continuing. Okay. Hope it's clear. Hope it's clear. So all of these are pullback, right? So this movement here is a pullback. This is a swing, and this is a pullback, and this is a swing. But looking at this, ultimately, you can see that this guy is currently going up, right? You can clearly see that this guy is going up. So this is how you identify an uptrend. An uptrend. Now, if market is moving in an uptrend, it creates something we call a high and a low. Stay with me, guys. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. I know all of this is sounding strange, but as time goes, you understand it better. So this first point here that price started moving from is called what? A low. Let me label it. It's called a low. A low. Let me use capital letter so you understand better. It's called a low. As this tip, it's called the low, right? And then when price moved from this low, what did he do? He went up and created another point here. This second pointed part here is called what? A high. Don't worry, we'll go to the chart and understand all of this now. It's called what? A high. A high. Stay with me. So this is a low and this is a high. So when price is going up in an uptrend, it's creating highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. All right. It first start with create a low first of all. It start with a low and then goes up to now create a high. So all of these pointed areas, the turning points are what we are focusing on. The turning points are what we are focusing on. This is the starting point, which is the low, and then goes to this first point. This is the high, where price has started turning back. So the turning point is what we refer to as the high. And then it created another turning point at the bottom here. Now, what do we call this turning point? Let me delete this first of all. Now, this turning point, what do we call it? This is a low, right? No pressure. This is a low. Now, this is also a low. Is also a low, but we will not call it a low. Why? Because it is higher than this previous low. Remember, this is an uptrend. Market is going up. So, because this low is higher than this low here, we will now call this one a higher low. A higher low. All right, because it is higher than the previous low where market started from. Remember now we're focusing on the what? On the turning points. On the turning point. So this swing and pullback doesn't really matter for you to label. Doesn't really matter. Okay, just for you to know what we call swing and what we call pullback in the market. Where traders are discussing and say, this is the swing high, this is the swing low. So when somebody tell you this is the swing high, now it means that this movement here is the swing. Now, in this particular swing, where is the high of this swing? This is the low of this swing. This is the high of this swing. Is it making sense now? Is it making sense now? Now, this is a low, this is a high. This whole movement here is a swing. So when somebody say this is the swing high of the market, it means that this first turning point, here price turned and started coming back, is the swing high. The swing is this guy. Let me explain again. This is the swing. Boom, up. This is the pullback. This is the swing again. This is the pullback, and this is the swing. Okay? Now let's continue. Now we have a low, we have a high. Now we've ascertained that this low, this next low that formed here is higher than this previous low. Then we'll call this a higher low. Then what happened? What did this higher low do? This higher low pushed the market up like this and create another turning point here. Now, what do we call this turning point? This turning point is also a high. Is a high, right? But what kind of high would we call this? We'll call this what? A higher high. Why? Why do we call this a higher high? I believe you must have guessed by now. Because it is higher than this previous high here. Right? This high is higher than this previous high here. Hence, it is a higher high. So all of these turning points at the top are all high. So this is the free version. So all of these turning points at the top here are all highs. They are all what? Highs in the market. But the first one that started the movement is called a high. And the first low is called a low. But subsequently, if price continues to still follow this pattern, remember I said trend is a pattern, right? If price continues to still follow this pattern, it will not keep creating a high and a low. But now this high and low will now be called a higher high and higher low because it is an so once you see higher high and higher low, you will then now know that this guy is an uptrend though. It's not a downtrend, it's not a sideways movement. So when you start seeing all of these higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, you know that this guy is an uptrend. Now, this other turning point at the bottom here, now what do we call it? Let me give you 2 seconds to guess. 1, 2. I believe you must have guessed right. Okay. So this place is also what? A higher low. There's no other name. Don't worry. It's not higher, higher low. I know some of you will say higher, higher low. Don't worry, it's not higher, higher low. It is also a higher low. You are always comparing the current low with the previous one. Now you're not looking at this again. You've seen this. This is a higher low, right? So the next one that will form, if it's higher than this one, you call it a higher low. Simple English. Higher low, higher low. You want to keep on going higher low, higher low. There's no higher, higher low. There's no higher, 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 higher low. All right. So this is how the market moves in an uptrend. While in a downtrend, the reverse is the case. Let me give you an example for downtrend. Price comes down like this. It pulls back, comes down again, pulls back, comes down. Now looking at this, the reverse is not the case. This place now, where it started moving from, is what? A high. Remember in an uptrend, the first place it started moving from is the low. But this one, prime started moving from the high. From the high, it pushed down a swing. And this swing now created what? A low. A low. Cool. Right? This turning point. So this turning point went back up and created another thing here. What do we now call this thing? This thing is also a high. It's also a high, but let's check something. This is the first high. This is another high. What happened here? You can see that this high that created here now is lower than this previous high. So what do we now label it as? What do we now call it? We will now call it lower high. Lower high. English, simple English. All these are just English for you to know. Lower high, so you don't confuse yourself. Lower high. Then this turning point, this lower high, moved a swing like this and created another turning point here. What do we now call this other one? This one is also a low. This is a low. This is also a low. Here is also a low. But this low now, we will now call it what? A lower low. What you read the multiple times, you get it. You get it. Okay, you get it. I don't want to say if you don't get it, forget about it, because I don't want you to forget about it. You must get it. You must get it. So moving on. So this guy here now, another turning point here will now be called also what? A lower high. Then this other one, lower low. Just like this. So on and so forth. So if you're writing, my definition for uptrend is simply put, um uptrend is a series of higher lows and higher highs. That's an uptrend. Then a downtrend are series of lower highs and lower lows that will establish uptrend and downtrend. Now let's establish what we call sideways movement. Sideways movement. Now before I go on, in this uptrend, remember I told you guys before that in the market we do only two things. We buy and we sell. Now in an uptrend, what will you be looking out for? You'll be looking out to buy. Write this in your book, you will understand it later. You'll be looking to buy in an uptrend. You're looking to buy, right? But in a downtrend, you'll be looking to sell. You'll be looking to sell because we want to capitalize on the market. We want to make money from the market. So once you've identified that price is going up, is an uptrend, you will now buy to make money. Because when you buy, you're anticipating that it's going to go higher than it already is. Then for a downtrend, you are selling because you're anticipating that it's going to go lower than it already is. So when it goes lower, you make money. When you buy, you make money here. Our third example is the sideways movement, whereby price is not creating a higher low or a higher high. Price is simply just creating what we call equal highs and equal lows. All right. This is how movement. Price is creating equal highs and equal lows. It's just ranging in one particular area. It's just ranging in one particular area. Let me use this. Let me use this guy. I think I should just asterisk this. Asterisk this. Asterisk this. Okay, so price is just moving in this area. It's neither going up nor going down. It's neither creating a higher high nor creating lower highs. Right? So this is sideways movement. So in this kind of market, as a new trader that you are, you don't do anything here. You don't trade. You don't trade. Okay. Sometimes the sideways movement might not be as neat as this. It could be like this. It could be like this. Right? Trick you that it's going up, come back down. Right? Comes back down. Come here. Come here. Come here. So it could be scattered like this. But if you don't see consecutive higher highs and higher lows, you don't take the trade. Something like this is really confusing because you don't know what's happening here. When you see a market like this, leave it. You mustn't trade all the time. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You mustn't trade all the time. So you must see a clear picture that price is going up now or price is coming down. Now enough with the drawing. Enough with the drawings. Let's go to the actual chart and see how we can identify this movement. How we can identify movement like this in the chart. Now looking at this, what trend can we say this is? It's very simple. We can clearly see that this what is a downtrend. Now let's mark it out. From here, okay, you can do this, can boom, come here. Um, let's take this one here. Let's use this low to this high. Continue. Drawing, 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 draw, draw, draw. So you can clearly see that this guy is currently moving downwards. This is a high. Let me label it. Let me label it with H so I don't get to type too much. This is a high. This is a low. L. This is what? The next high will now be called what? A lower high, LH. And then this one will now be called LL, a lower low. Okay? So this is how you label it all the way down and the boom, 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 boom. So after this video, practice this. Practice. Just look at your chart. Go to any of your charts. Go to any pair. Open it. Look at your chart and practice. Practice how to draw this. Right? Practice how to draw it. So let me give you another example. Let me give you another technique to draw this. Another technique. You will love it. According to a lot of Lagos, you will love it. Let me remove these guys from here. Boom, boom, boom. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, cool. Now, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. Let me delete this first of all. Delete this one here. So now we're going to add one indicator to our screen that will help you guys as new traders to be able to draw this swing high and swing low. For me, I don't need indicator anymore. But for you guys, you need it so that you can be able to see clearly. You come to this top here, you see indicators here. These indicators here, where my cursor is right now, right? Let me put it there again. Indicators. Click on it, right? We want to search for moving average. Moving average. So right, we'll have all of these options here, okay? So we want to choose this second one here, moving average exponential. Moving average what? Exponential. Just click on it once. Once. That's all. Close it. It has been added. Look at it here. You come here, you see it at the top here. At the top left corner here, where I'm seeing EMA 9 clues and all of the blah 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 blah. So what you're gonna do is come here, place your cursor on it. You see the first icon that looks like hide, the root hide. Don't click that one. Go to the next one that wrote settings. Click on settings. Right, when you click on settings, you open the page like this. So for input, you want to change the length to what? To 50. Change the length to 50. Leave the other things like this. Just leave it like this. So for style, we're using you are changing just this first one, this EMA. So me, I want to change my color to red. It's already on blue, but me, I want to use red. It's optional. You can use anyone you want to use. And me, I want to use red. I've selected red. Now come down to make it a bit thicker for me. So the second option here, boom, and then that is all. I come and click OK, 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 OK. Right? Here we have it. Here we what? Here we have it, or here we go. Here we go. Now, how do you use this guy to draw your swing high and swing low? Now, if you look at this red line you are seeing here, which is the EMA, you can see that there are some points where price goes above it, price come below it, goes above, come below, goes above, come below, goes above, come below, goes above. All right. So now, what do you want to do? You want to take this your tool here. This is our part tool, and you see the top here that is above the AMA, right? Connect it to the next one here that is below. And you will ask me why I didn't use this. I can still use this, but I feel it's irrelevant. But let's use it for the sake of you learning. Let's use it. Right? Then this is the bottom part of the EMA, right? You take it to where the guy broke above the EMA again. You can see it went above it again. You drop it at this other part here. Boom. Then you come to where the lowest point again below the EMA here before going back up, which is here. Then it went back up above the EMA again, which is the highest point there is here. So all of these are the swing highs and swing lows. Okay. Now to the other part again where it crossed below, which is here. Then to the other part where it crossed above, which is here. Then it went below again here. Can select this one, cross above here a bit. Come here again a bit. Comes here a bit. Alright. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like now when you are done with this drawing, you will not see you will not see that, oh, I've been able to plot all of this. So now let's look at what you plot. Let's look at what you plot. Where is it moving to? It's moving down, right? You can clearly see now that you're able to identify the direction of this market. You're able to what? You're able to identify the direction of this market using this EMA to help you to plot it. Now let's look for uptrend example. Um, let's look for a longer one, a longer uptrend example. So this can be done on any time frame, any time frame. All right. I think I've gone far, but let me go down to 1 hour. Let me go down to 1 hour time frame and look for it. Okay, 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 okay. Cool, 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 cool. Don't worry, I'll look for it. I'll look for it. I'll look for it. This guy doesn't want to behave himself. Okay, so we have an uptrend here. Right. So looking at this here, looking at this price action here. If you want to use this moving average to identify this trend now, you can draw it like this. You can say this is your low, this is your high, this is your lower low. Here could not be higher high because it is the lower it is now becoming lower high. For me, I will use the next one here, but I will not use this guy. I will use this guy. Keep on practicing this drawing. You would find out your own pattern of drawing. Okay, it will help you to grow. You will now know the right one, the wrong ones to use. Keep on practicing it. Okay, so out of experience, I've known the right one to use. So will now be the next one. Yeah, then move all the way here. These are the next high. This is the low, and then this is the higher high. So you can clearly see that this is a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So this is how you plot it. This is how you plot it. So once you put your EMA 50 on your chart, it will be easy for you to identify or spot this guy or be able to catch the right high and the right low to use. Okay, so that's an example for uptrend. So let's look for a sideways market. A sideways market where market is ranging. The market is just ranging. The guy is not just you not get direction. See, confused human being. The confused human being. Now looking at this current price action, what can you see here? See what this guy did. Came here, boom. Came here, boom. Like it's going to go up. He came down again. Came down. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? You can see. So you can see that this guy is not going anywhere. It looked like it was going up here, but it came down again and started misbehaving and went up. So when you see a market like this, bro, my sister, I beg, avoid them. As a new trader, avoid it because you don't know what next to do here. So just avoid it. You can see again that at this point it looked like it's going to start going up. It came down again. What's going on with you, bro? What's going on? As a new trader, avoid market like this. But with time, as we go, you're able to understand how you can trade price action, like how you can capitalize on all of this when we go into support and resistance. Okay, so that is all on trend identification. So the first thing you want to learn is to learn how to identify trend. So after watching this video, what I want you to do for me, go to your chart, draw this thing I've just drawn, look for three different pairs, identify their current trend, then scroll back like this, scroll back your chart like this, scroll back and start drawing swing highs and swing low. Draw it, scroll back, and start drawing swing highs and swing lows. Okay, so it will help you. It will help you to help you guys grow. So that will be all on today's video or this video. I might record another one today, and then I'll see you guys in the next class where we'll be talking about how to use the trend line to identify trend and also how to use the trend line to trade. But the first thing you want to know is trend identification. Where is the market going? What is the market doing? Is it going up? Is it going down? Should I buy? Should I sell? That is what you're going to learn. You're going to practice first of all, because like there's a saying that says the trend is your friend. If you follow the trend, you won't get hot, you won't get burnt. So my guys, learn trend identification, learn it, focus on this, dwell on this for this before going to the next video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.